It's Queenandi back on the scene, Report Magazine, Community Street Newsroom at the sacred land called Homefulness. I want to spit my piece I did for Black History. It's called Black Herstory. Y'all listening? Y'all listening? I'm finna spit Black Herstory. All eyes on the Queen. This is not Black History Month. This is Black Herstory Month. You see, you can't be content with what Massa give you. It's cool they give us the shortest and coldest month, and we only get recognition from McDonald's and coupled up with Chinese New Year. It's cool, but here's just a few of Queenandi's rules. January, we got Martin Luther King and Khalid Muhammad month. February, Black Herstory month in part with Chinese New Year. And August, aka Black August, is Black Herstory month. Remember George and Jonathan Jackson, who put into action when only a few had the heart to do for liberation. And Harriet Tubman started the railroad on that month, so why not throw your hands up? Not in arrest, but to resist the bullshit. In public school, I skip history class, but somehow I passed. But when them folks ask, I say, oh, I just popped in my CD and I'm in KRS-1 Herstory class.
Say that.
I didn't get labeled with an A and an F, but instead a conference call with mama, because them factory schools are full of trauma. And now y'all mad at me because y'all don't teach nothing past slavery, Martin, Rosa, and Obama? Woo! What about John Hanson, Darkin Hanson, the first black president who appointed Washington to work under him as a general? That's right, John Hanson, 1781 to 1782 AD, a Moor that was far from poor, assemblyman for Charles County and Maryland. And he also was the chairman of Frederick County and ran 2 committees, one of observation and one in correspondence. So now who you think you messing with? Marcus Garvey ain't no racist when he said race first. That means he was conscious enough to see that we were treated the worst. Ain't no such thing as reverse racism. What such narcissism? White false supremacy created these isms that got the guy thinking he's a dog and his destiny is the prison systems. I ain't apologizing for Jack. I ain't never had a white hero or shiro to reveal to me my dream and my true history. Excuse me, my story. I found that on my own. I was a descendant of kings and queens like Menelik, Namre, Zimba, and Kadake. You say you my friend, but you keep throwing that y'all swung from trees until we enslaved and civilized y'all bull crap at me. If that's what the case, then why all I know is Tarzan. After the missionaries came the mercenaries who came with guns to impose a colonized religion upon us, like shoving a tube of poison down our throats into our veins that murdered us all for generations to come before we was even born. Colonization is genocide. It's the murder of the mind because we forgot the cross was a symbol. Colonization is genocide. It's the murder of the mind because we forgot that the cross was a symbol of peace before seized by Constantine, and now we bow to the symbol of sin, suffering, slavery, and death. Check this out. Oh no? Then why you think they nailed Isa to the cross after hanging him? And why does Catholicism sound a hell of a like Yoruba? You see, my nation, that's why it's important to know thyself, because that's your power. When you look up at the sky's pattern, those elements are irrelevant because it was mapped out by our ancestors. And like I said, that's power.